Hi, Jackie Wicks with PEERtrainer, and I'm here today. I'm going to make carrot ginger soup. It's so funny because I was already planning on making this soup, but yesterday or this morning I got an email that said, Jackie, I thought you were crazy when you taught me how to make this vegetable soup because it looked disgusting on the video. And I started laughing because, yeah, it's kind of brown. I never thought that it didn't look good. And I realized, wow, maybe some of the things I do eat don't look so good. So anyway, but in the email she said, I thought you were crazy. Why am I going to make this soup that looks disgusting? But she said, I'm so glad I made it because you were absolutely right. It tasted delicious. So I'm happy that it tasted so good. But I'm also happy that I'm making this carrot ginger soup because it looks good. It's the best tasting soup I've ever had. Really, I've ever had, with the exception of this lemon lentil soup. But anyway, today I'm going to focus on this carrot ginger soup. Now, I've taken a couple recipes, a little bit from my mother-in-law because I know how she sort of makes Indian food, a little bit from a couple recipes that I have on the internet, and I've sort of adapted it. And so I just want to go over some of the ingredients that are in the carrot ginger soup. I just peeled the carrots. Again, if you do not have time, get peeled carrots already, but it does taste better, so I actually take the 5 minutes to peel the carrots. I'm going to put this aside for just a second. I have half an onion. I don't know if this is going to make enough, so I actually got out another little yellow onion. Garlic. I'm just going to use about 3 or 4 cloves here. I have some ginger, and here's obviously that full carrot bag that I just used. I'm going to use 1 or 2 bay leaves, just depending on which one I have.
Bay leaves.
Bay leaves.
This is a really, most people don't know what a bay leaf is.
Oh, so let me just actually even show you.
Yeah.
It's available. I happened to get it at Whole Foods because I was shopping there, but it's available in any grocery store. I have a can of coconut milk here.
$2, right?
Yeah, this was $2, and again, you know, the ingredients are only coconut milk, organic coconut purified water.
And again, coconut milk is part of a lot of Thai cuisine.
Yes.
Southeast Asian cuisine.
Yes.
Makes it tasty, yummy.
Makes it taste so good.
Yep.
Again, and it's high in calories, and I'll talk about that a little bit. You know, this entire can has 120 calories with 6 servings. You know, so that's about 700 calories. But again, we're making a big pot of soup here. So we're talking like one, bowl of soup is going to have about, 2 to 3 points maybe. And I just backed up because I sort of felt like the camera was right on my face. A little ginger. I'm probably going to use about 2 stalks, 2 of these, and I'll show you in a bit. I'm going to use about a cup and a half of chicken broth. I'm going to show you as I put it in there so you'll see.
And this is free-range chicken broth.
And this is going to be for after I make the soup. I'll show you. I'm going to be using 2 limes, cilantro, and I'm going to be using some red pepper flakes along with some peppers here. Now these are, again, peppers I use in cooking, but you don't have to have this. You can just sort of use the flakes, and I'll show you how you do that in a minute. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I did about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 carrots here. And all I do is I don't even do this with any sort of rhyme or reason. I just cut off, the stem, obviously. And I don't even need to make it. And again, the reason I'm going to make it in such big pieces is I'm going to use my Smart Stick blender. It's so funny, I'm obviously not on some fancy cooking show. Does everybody see my knife here? I do have a good knife somewhere, and one should always invest in really good knives. But you'll see, again, I got back from working out. I'm making my soup because I'm gonna have this for 2 or 3 days for my family. And this is what fits into your lifestyle. Whatever you have on hand, I usually always have some of these ingredients. Because I use them in all different cooking the onions, the garlic. So again, I'm just sort of cutting the carrots to see how I can fill up the soup stock pot.
And that's the most important thing. You're just the objective here is just fill up the pot with stuff, right?
Yes, and what's interesting about this, other than my other vegetable soup, is it tastes so good. So it's such a good sort of thing to switch off, but also it does not really fill up the bowl. The pot doesn't fill up with vegetables as much as as much as, my other vegetable soup. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually going to stop this video. We're gonna make a second one when you see, the carrots all in there, and sort of the next step of putting everything in the pot. And I'm going to saute the onions a little bit, sort of show you that, and then combine it. And you'll sort of start to see the process.